Hello, welcome to Hello Day. We're gonna start this week out in Elite Dangerous, where there has been some minor developments regarding the whole Thargoid narrative. First of all, last week we all got a upgrade to the FSS scanner, so you don't have to go and do anything. But what your FSS scanner can now is it can also track the Thargoids, something that it couldn't before. You will have to listen for it, but they can now detect them, and you can see a signal if you are in a system where there is a Thargoid. This was announced in a Galnet article where there was some lore fluff around it with this thing now been developed, and now we get this as an automatic software update to all our FSS scanners. So if you are out and about, you don't have to go back and do an upgrade or change it out or anything. It just applies. It's essentially just a change to the game file. Also, there's been a Galnet article kind of revealing the signal or the intended message behind the Thargoid roar. You might remember at the end of the video with the Proteus wave that was fired, there was this very distinct Thargoid roar coming, and people have been trying to analyze it back and forward, and Frontier has really hinted towards it a few times where they said, oh, there's something with sounds in the game, you should go and investigate. They've really been hinting a lot towards it, but there's now a Galnet article where it's been explained that this signal has been decrypted by, I think, Palin and Ramtar and another dude in game, and they've been decoding it, and they now figured out that the message says, we see them, we are coming. So this sounds like a response to another message. So it's probably after the Proteus wave fired, all the Thargoid ships got shut down, and some kind of message was probably sent, like an emergency thing, and they got the reply back that we see them being us, the humans, we are coming, probably referring to the Thargoids as they showed up right after. And it kind of begs the question if there was some kind of hidden message inside the Thargoid roar, inside the video somewhere that nobody's just caught on to, simply because like Frontier's kind of giving us the solution now. But it really makes me wonder whether there was something that we were supposed to decode that we never did. Also, because they've been hinting so much towards it in their live stream, saying, oh, there's something with sounds, go and check it out. You would kind of think that was something, but again, I doubt they will go out and tell us what we were supposed to do, because if they found some kind of puzzle that's hard for us to solve, then they might use it again in the future. But whatever's going to happen with the Thargoids and everything, it seems at least to be coming very close to a conclusion. At least we're going to see what's going to happen as this event moves into its next phase. According to the Discovery Scanner post by Frontier, they are still on track for a end of November release. Exact date has not been announced yet. I'm expecting that we're going to hear something probably this week, maybe next week at the latest, but I'll expect that we're going to hear something later this week about a release date for Update 14, and thereby also the continued development of the Thargoid story. Now, over in Star Citizen, they have been talking about a concept they're going to implement into Update 3.18. So it's not the next patch, that's 3.17.4, but the patch after that, 3.18, which is supposed to come this year, so not too far away. But they're introducing like PvP boarding action, and this is part of the whole cargo thing they're doing. Remember we talked about last week how cargo boxes are now going to spawn differently than what they originally had plans for, and how cargo boxes will sometimes get destroyed, stuff like that. What they're now also doing is they're introducing the concept of what they call a soft death when it comes to ship-based PvP. And the idea here is that in majority of cases when your ship is disabled, it's not just going to blow up completely. Like, this is a convenient way for games to kind of say, oh, when a ship is dead, it goes boom, and then there's kind of just wreckage, and then you despawn the wreckage, and then it's not there anymore, to prevent just cluttering the whole thing up with dead spaceships. CIG is now introducing this concept of a soft death, and it should happen in, I think they said 70% of the cases, where when your ship is destroyed, it's just going to basically power down. So this simulates that your ship wasn't like critically wounded, someone didn't snipe your power plant or anything like that, but vital enough component was hit to prevent the ship to continue functioning. And that means all power is going to go out and you're going to be drifting in space. The idea with this is that in case of combat and piracy, you're now in a situation where you're still alive inside this now floating tin can in space, and other people can go up to that ship, try to board it, maybe kill you and take the cargo inside. This is another way for people to kind of try to steal the cargo, and in that case they would of course get access to 100% of the cargo and not just anywhere between 0 and 90%, which I think is where they're aiming at with the situation where the ship is destroyed. So it's a very interesting approach to boarding actions, because it's always been, I think, difficult, like how do you implement boarding actions in a fair way? I mean, and I think they hit it pretty spot on here. It could be good. I mean, we have to wait and see until it's actually in game, but I kind of like the idea of a soft death. That also means that if you have equipment and weapons and you are a better shot than whoever's trying to invade you, you actually manage to take down the boarding party, well, you're still going to be floating in space. You could go and steal their ship instead, but chances are, well, if they're trying to steal your cargo, they might have room. So you could, in theory, then kill the pirates, move all your cargo over to their ship, and then fly to your destination in their ship instead. Or alternatively, you could wait for someone to come and rescue you. With the new hull scraping, I know we're going to get materials that's going to be able to repair the ship. Whether that's going to be repairing a ship from a soft death, I don't know. But I would expect that's something that maybe is not going to come in 3.18, but is going to come later. So I could kind of see that idea. Maybe you store up this like repair material, whatever it is, so you have some spares around. So if you do get attacked and you do get boarded, and you do manage to survive the boarding action, you can go and repair your ship and get on your way without having to transfer cargo between ships or wait for another cargo ship to arrive to take you to your destination and stuff like that. Finally, live streams. Last week I played some Star Citizen, so I think I'm going to be playing some Elite this week. I don't really, until the Thargoids are there, I think I'm just going to keep pushing on with my exploration characters, so we're probably going to do some more explorations. I've been really having some fun with these live streams lately. Again, as I said in the previous Low Dave, I've really been bitten by the exploration bug again, really feel like getting out there in the black, explore some stars and have some fun. And it's great live streaming content, surprisingly enough, because it gives me a lot of time to talk to you guys during the live stream, which is made a lot more fun than just sitting exploring stars on your own. Kind of take you guys with me. So if you want to see some more exploration live streams, it's going to be live streamed on YouTube and on Twitch, and it's going to be tomorrow at 8 o'clock GMT. I hope I'll see you guys there. That's it for this time. Thanks for watching, and also next time, I will see you guys in space.